Hi guys, I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Thank you for joining me again. I'm your empowered coach, Finda. Today's actually subject I want to touch on is a question. It's always a question, but it's based on a story that I heard a while ago, actually 2 years ago. My question is for you. Do you go for what you want, what you truly desire? Or are you just okay with things just being okay? So I heard this story 2 years ago based on a college professor and final exams. His students come into the class, they're ready to take this test, and he tells them, he makes this announcement. He said, I decided that I'm gonna hand out a C average grade, but you guys don't have to take the test, but you guys will still pass the class with a C average. Who's willing to take the C average grade? So reluctantly, one person put up their hand and the other person looks around, the other person puts up their hand. So before you knew it, half the class put up their hand and they received their C average for the year, passed the class, and they were excited and they left. So the other half that were left in the class, before he handed out their exam to them, he gave them a little bit of a pep talk, let them know that that world is their oyster. Whatever they actually decide to do in life, they definitely are gonna make it to the top, and know there are gonna be obstacles, but they'll definitely make it. So then he hands them their grade, and he actually hands them their exam, by the way, rather, and he tells them, now you may turn the exam over. So they turn the exam over, and then what it read, it says that you pass with an A. So what the lesson is, he said, because you guys were willing to actually put forward the work, you're always going to reap exactly what you sow. So my question here for you guys today is that how often do you guys actually settle for just a C, or do you actually go for that A and putting in the work? So make sure that you always, it's always going to be a little bit more work when you actually go for that A. It's going to be a little bit more work, but if you actually settle for the C, it's just going to be much more of an average lifestyle, which is, if that's okay for you. But for me, it actually is much more as in just to teach you that there's a whole lot more to life as long as you actually just put forward the work. As always, thank you very much for always joining me in my empowered journey. And if you haven't followed me yet on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, I'm FK Empowered. And if you haven't liked my YouTube channel, please be sure to do that so we can both grow and be empowered together.